Welcome to the Board of Education business meeting this Thursday, March 21st. May I please ask everyone to rise for the pledge? Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So this evening, we have quite a few special recognitions. Wanda, would you like to take the floor?
Yes, we do. Okay. I know everyone is very quiet, but I do feel the positive energy in the room. I really do. I really do. So for now, I would like to ask Edgar Sena. Is he here? Serna? Edgar Serna from. He couldn't come? Excellent. I also like to have Nicole Mosca from Northwell. Are you here? Can you stand up, please? She's the Community Relations at Northwell. And I also have Patricia Burns, Squire from Suffolk County Women's Alliance. Thank you. I am going to read what we all wrote for you, okay? As I have always said, we are a united family here in Brentwood. Those who come to understand the values of our Brentwood family learn that we are united and support each other with the collective goal of enhancing the quality of life of our students and the Brentwood community. 2 years ago, Edgar Sena and Nicole Mosca and Patricia Byrne contacted Wena Benes and Kristen Mann, she's right there with us also, to ask if the district will accept a donation of a few items for families to have a Thanksgiving meal. Little did we know, they had items for more than 1,000 families. This November, they were here again with their families and friends now, donating items for more than 1,000 families again. Words cannot express how grateful we feel to have organizations like yours committed to the well-being of families in need without asking for anything in return. Tonight, we want to officially welcome you to Brentwood, to our family, and thank you on behalf of our Board of Education, our cabinet, and our students. So thank you.
So as a token of our appreciation, we are giving you a certificate of recognition. The certificate is awarded to Nicole Mosca and Patricia Byrne Blair, Esquire, in recognition of your outstanding dedication and leadership in coordinating a significant donation of essential food items which greatly benefited families in need during the holiday season. Your commitment to service and compassion exemplifies the spirit of generosity and unity. We thank you.
Thank you.
Please come up.
Great to see you. How are you?
Okay.
Thank you, Wanda.
Thank you. All right. Ryan Hugening is middle teacher. Is he here? Yeah. Ryan? Excellent. Ryan Spilka, Director of Marketing from Coastal MD. Thank you. And our talented purchasing warehouse staff. Are you here? Let's see. Ryan Talley, Stephen Darcy, Jonathan D'Souza, Matthew McKiernan, Christopher Riolo, with our students and the compassion they demonstrate to ensure their well-being. This December, Ryan Hugenin, in coordination with Ryan Spilkett, donated 20,000 pounds of food, which equates to 14 pallets of Goya products for our students to take home before the Christmas vacation. With the help of other teachers, administrators, and our wonderful purchasing warehouse staff, they mobilized their forces and delivered the items to all of our schools the day before vacation. Please know that your actions made a profound difference in the lives of our school community. Once again, our Brentwood teachers and staff and an outside organization have shown empathy, kindness, and an outstanding commitment to our students. Tonight, we want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts and acknowledge your kindness and compassion. So thank you very much.
So we have a certificate for each of you which reads, "In recognition of your outstanding dedication and leadership in coordinating a significant donation of essential food items which greatly benefited families in need during the holiday season, your commitment to service and compassion exemplifies the spirit of generosity and unity." Let me see. It says something there. And for gentlemen that wear green here in Brentwood, for your invaluable contribution to ensuring the distribution of food to families in need during the holiday season. Thank you for your support and selfless dedication to the Brentwood community. We thank you all.
Thank you. Another shipment in April? I just heard that we're getting another shipment in April. Oh my God.
Oh.
So get ready. Excellent.
That's
Yes, right?
exciting.
Yes,
Very
wonderful.
nice.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Okay. So now I would like to ask Rabia Umar and Lisa Ponce and Candace Gomez to stand up and go in front. Yes, yes. Surprise! Very nice. As we all know, March is considered International Women's Month. And tonight we have the pleasure of recognizing three extraordinary women. Despite their diverse backgrounds and not knowing one another, they share a common goal, and this is to serve the community and empower others. Ms. Rabia Umar. I find you. Yes, very nice. She has been a teaching assistant at Twin Pines since 2008. She also resides in Brentwood and has a very bright grandson, she didn't know that I was going to say that, at the freshman campus. Tonight, we want to recognize Ms. Umar, not just for her dedication and care of our students and as a teaching assistant, but also because on Friday, March 8th, she noticed one of our students choking in the cafeteria, and she immediately responded to the crisis by administering the Heimlich maneuver. The student was able to expel the blockage and is doing well. Let's just say that we're proud of Ms. Umar, but now we have another heroine here amongst us. Thank you, Ms. Umar. Now, Miss Lisa Ponce. Where is Lisa? I found you, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Lisa has been a bilingual social worker at Brentwood High School since 2021. She grew up in Brentwood and graduated from Brentwood High School in 2015. 3 years ago, Ms. Ponce reached out to me with a vision. She said that she wanted to establish a mentoring program to empower and guide our high school Latina girls. We believe here in Brentwood that when one's intentions are pure, the universe usually conspires with us to make things happen. A miracle happened. Out of nowhere, Ms. Ponce received a call from a New York State Latina Mentoring Program initiative to sponsor this wonderful program, and her dream came true. From that moment, she has made a profound impact in so many of our girls. Under Ms. Ponce's guidance, these young girls have not only received mentorship, but they also have been in many field trips. This month, her dedication and achievements were recognized as she was honored by the governor for the exceptional work she has done with our program. Ms. Ponce really loves our kids, and our kids really love you. And you love our kids, right? Tonight, we say thank you, Ms. Ponce. Thank you for making it. Candace Gomez. She had no idea we were doing this. She was actually on the agenda. No. Okay, Ms. Gomez was recognized as a rising star in 2018 on the list of New York State Metro Super Lawyers. And we are very proud and fortunate to have you here as our district lawyer. We all know that she doesn't seek accolades, as you can see, but tonight we want to express how fortunate we feel to have you here as our district lawyer. The level of expertise and guidance that you provide to the Board of Education and the Cabinet on almost a daily basis and on many hours during the day and at nighttime are truly appreciated. Thank you for protecting our district and advocating for the best legal services to ensure that we not only comply with state regulations, but also prioritize the well-being of our students. Tonight, we thank you for your advocacy and for being part of our wonderful Brentwood.
Before we take pictures, I'm just going to read their certificates as they are presented. Rabia Umar, in special recognition of your heroic actions, quick thinking at administering the Heimlich maneuver to give aid to a student in distress, as well as for always going above and beyond to ensure healthy outcomes for students. We thank you. Lisa Ponce, for your exemplary service as a guiding light in the Latina High School Mentoring Program. Your commitment to serving as a role model to young girls is making a profound impact on their academic journey and personal growth. Candace Gomez, Esquire, in celebration of Women's History Month, in recognition of invaluable consultation and advocacy, we extend our heartfelt appreciation for your dedication and tireless efforts in ensuring legal clarity and support within our schools. We thank you.
Ready, everybody right here? 1, 2, 3.
You got it? And as we continue with this evening's agenda, I'm going to turn it over for a moment to our district clerk, Kathy Hoey. Kathy,
Thank you, Eileen.
you're welcome.
Community members, it has come to my attention that a community member has placed misinformation on social media concerning the school vote. Candidate packets will be available April 5th in my office. Candidate petitions are due back to my office no later than 5 p.m. on April 22nd. The school vote is being held on May 21st from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. at elementary schools except for Twin Pines and East Kindergarten. To find your polling place, applications, and voter registration forms, please go to BUFSD.org/ABOUT/DISTRICT/CLERK. The information will be updated next week. Again, that's BUFSD.org about District Clerk. Please feel free to contact me with any questions concerning the school vote at khoey@bufsd.org or 631-434-2327. Again, that's khoey, Hoey, at bufsd.org or 631-434-2327. Thank you, Eileen.
Thank you, Kathy, I appreciate that. We have a community member questions on agenda items. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm skipping ahead. Student liaisons. Oh, they're not here? Okay, so I was right on time. I was right on time, all right. So I didn't totally embarrass myself, right? Okay. It's all right, it's all right. So we're going to proceed to A5, questions on agenda items. I have two questions here from Mr. Billy Moss. He's asking in regards to agenda item A3, do you have time for a special Women's History Month presentation? Are you referring to this evening or in general?
This evening.
Okay, I think we kind of had some of that this evening, but we also had a few events yesterday. We held one at South Middle, and I believe we do something throughout the year with Girls Inc., so we have a multitude of the Latina mentoring
I
program.
don't think you understand my question. I
No.
have a surprise.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Oh, I wasn't sure.
if I may. Again, my name is Bill Moss. I am a resident here along. We have a surprise.
The mic didn't work.
The mic doesn't work. Again, my name is Bill Moss. I'm a resident here, parent of twin daughters at Twin Pines Elementary School. I'm also a founder of the Alumni Association and president of the local NAACP. I came here tonight during Women's History Month because, as many of you know, I am a student and scholar on the history of the Brentwood Union Free School District that started in 1856. Well, this Women's History Month marks the first Women's History Month where the Brentwood Union Free School District is led by a pair of women. So, after 167 years, I felt that it was important to say to both of you that for your courageous leadership and commitment to equal opportunity, diversity, and inclusion in the Brentwood Union Free School District, your history-making role as two women leading the district has uplifted those around you and paved the way for future generations of women in leadership. So that is presented this evening to the dynamic duo of Wanda Ortiz Rivera and Eileen Felix.
You got us. You got us. Because I wasn't. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Do you want to take a picture with us? Yes.
You want all of us?
Yeah.
You're very welcome, very welcome.
Thank you.
And I would be remiss if I did not thank the Board of Education, all of you whose votes made that happen. I know sometimes we agree to disagree, but on this, I know we both agree. We all agree, right? That this history was made and needed to be made. So God bless you all.
I was thinking district-wide.
Very well.
All right, folks, I'm no pro. Count to three, cheese. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful.
I generally don't get surprised. My husband can attest to that.
I don't either, Eileen, so.
Yeah.
My husband is watching, so he knows.
Thank you. We appreciate this honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And I know you have a secondary question, which is D1D. Can you read the attached legal notice? What does it say exactly? I believe Kathy Hoey can provide you with a copy of the legal notice at the end of this meeting?
That's
Okay.
fine.
All right, thank you. Kathy, if you can give that to Mr. Morse at the end. Okay. All righty. Consent agenda, be it resolved that the following items be approved, B1A through B1M. I need a motion. Motion by Julia Burgos. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Cindy Safari. All in favor?
Aye.
Noes? Abstentions? So moved. Be it resolved that the following items be approved, B2A through B2O. I need a motion. Motion by Eileen Harmon. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Julia Burgos. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Noes? Abstentions? So moved. Sorry. I lost my place. Yeah, I lost my place. Yeah. Yeah. Be it resolved that the following items be approved, C1A and C1B. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Cindy Safari. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Julia Burgos. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Noes? Abstentions? So moved. D1A, appointments, resignations, and leaves, certificated personnel. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education hereby approves the certificated personnel action report contained in the board packet for the March 21st, 2024 board meeting. I need a motion. Motion by Eileen Harmon. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Hassan Ahmed. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Noes? Abstentions? So moved. D1B, appointments, resignations, and leaves, non-certificated personnel. Be resolved that upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education hereby approves the non-certificated personnel action report contained in the board packet for the March 21st, 2024 board meeting. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Julia Burgos. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Hassan Ahmed. All in favor? Aye. Noes? Abstentions?
I abstain.
So moved. Thank you, Brandon. D1C, last chance agreement. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education hereby approves a last chance agreement dated March 21st, 2024, between a certain staff member, Local 237, City Employees Union, International Brotherhood of Teamsters, and the Board of Education of the Brentwood Union Free School District, and the President of the Board of Education is authorized to execute the last chance agreement on behalf of the district. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Brandon Garcia. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Eileen Harmon. All in favor?
Aye.
Noes? Abstentions? So moved. D1D, approval of legal notice regarding annual district meeting and election. Be it resolved that as set forth in the attached legal notice and subject to any necessary amendments, a public hearing of the qualified voters of the Brentwood Union Free School District, County of Suffolk, Brentwood, New York, will be held at Anthony F. Felicio Administration Center, 52 3rd Avenue, Brentwood, New York, on Thursday, May 9th at 7 p.m. prevailing time, for the purpose of reviewing the proposed budget and for the transaction of such business as authorized by the education laws of the state of New York. A copy of such budget statement may be obtained by any resident of the school district upon request 14 days immediately preceding the annual election and on the day of the annual election other than a Saturday, Sunday, or holiday at the office of the principal of each schoolhouse and each public library in the district between the hours of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. on school days and on the district's website. And further notice is hereby given that said vote and election by registered voters of the Brentwood Union Free School District, Town of Islip, County of Suffolk, Brentwood, New York, will be held in the election districts described in the following paragraphs on Tuesday, May 21st, 2024, and the voting shall be held between the hours of 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. prevailing time in the schools designated in said paragraphs for the following purposes. A, to approve or disapprove the proposed budget, supplemented or amended as the case may be, of estimated expenses for the ensuing year as submitted by the Brentwood Board of Education for the purpose of authorizing the levying of a tax upon the taxable property of said school district for the estimated expenses for the ensuing fiscal year. B, the election of 3 members of the Board of Education, each for a full term of 3 years commencing July 1st, 2024, and expiring June 30th, 2027. The 3 present incumbents are Eileen Felix, Julia Burgos, and Cynthia Seferi. C, to vote on any additional matters in accordance with applicable law. I need a motion. Motion by Eileen Harmon. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Maria Malave. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Noes? Abstentions? So moved. D1E, Superintendent's Hearing Appeal. Whereas the parent of the student referenced in correspondence has appealed to the Board of Education regarding the superintendent's determination, and whereas the board has carefully reviewed the record on appeal, and whereas the board has deliberated on the appeal in executive session. Now therefore, be it resolved that the board affirm the superintendent's determination. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Cindy Seferi. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Julia Burgos. All in favor?
Aye.
Noes? Abstentions? So moved. D1F, whereas the parent of the student referenced in correspondence has appealed to the Board of Education regarding the superintendent's determination, and whereas the board has carefully reviewed the record on appeal, and whereas the board has deliberated on the appeal in executive session, now therefore be it resolved the board affirm the superintendent's determination. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Julia Burgos. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Eileen Harmon. All in favor?
Aye.
Noes? Abstentions? So moved. D1G, whereas the parent of the student referenced in correspondence has appealed to the Board of Education regarding the superintendent's determination, and whereas the board has carefully reviewed the record on appeal, and whereas the board has deliberated on the appeal in executive session, now therefore be it resolved that the board affirm the superintendent's determination. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Cindy Seferi. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Eileen Harmon. All in favor? Aye. Noes? Abstentions? So moved. D1H, 913 examination. It is hereby resolved that the employee whose identity is known to the Board of Education is directed to report for a medical examination pursuant to Education Law, Section 913, in order to determine the capacity of such person to perform his/her duties. The date and time of such examination shall be subsequently determined and communicated to the employee. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Eileen Harmon. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Julia Burgos. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Noes? Abstention? So moved. E1A, student enrollment figures. As of January 26, 2024, our enrollment figures were 18,186 enrolled students. As of February 23, 2024, our enrollment figures are 18,136 students. Special education enrollment figures, elementary, 1,237. Middle school, 639. Freshman campus, 190. Senior high school, 617. Attending out-of-district schools, K through 12, 407. Resource room-related services, district residents, 53. Approved preschool programs, 407. Related services preschool programs, 209. F1 through 7, miscellaneous items for information only. 1, board action memos for the February 15, 2024. What was that? Okay, just the board action memos. Number 2, principals reports. Number 3, SLT meeting minutes of February 15, 2024. ELT meeting minutes for February 9, 2024. Informal curriculum workshop, Young Authors Night, Monday, March 25, 2024. Board of Education 4th Informal Budget Workshop, Thursday, April 4th, 2024. Board of Education Business Meeting, Tuesday, April 16th, 2024. G1A, old and new business. Wanda?
Okay. So tonight, I usually talk about things that happen in Brentwood, but I'm taking the liberty to just recognize also another surprise, to recognize someone who received an award It's called the Scope Award. The School District Award dinner was celebrated, I think it was on Monday, right? We had that on Monday. And we had three amazing women with us, and they received an award. This year, our very own Miss Eileen Felix, Board President, received the School Service Board Award for her dedicated leadership and advocacy for the betterment of Brentwood School District, and for her vision also in preparing all of our students for college and careers. So Eileen, congratulations. I know that you don't like the accolades, but it's time for you to wear the crown. Yes. Okay. So this is our highlight for the day, right? Or for the night also. We also had Anita Crumholz. She's a special education teacher who received the Community Service Award. Anita has been a teacher here in Brentwood School District for 17 years, but her role usually extends beyond the classroom. Besides helping and guiding our students, she's always involved in many district-level community events, including Breast Cancer Awareness Day and Plaza Comunitaria, and provides plenty of resources to our families and staff in need without expecting anything in return. I don't think Anita is here today, but if you're watching us, Anita, congratulations and thank you so much. Also, Maria Lopez, our talented and dedicated food service cook, she works at West Middle School, received the Support Staff Service Award. Maria prepares meals for our students with a lot of love and care. She makes excellent platanos. I have been there many times, yes. Her staff also admires her dedication and passion for her work. I want to thank Maria for taking care of our precious children. I don't think she's here today either, but thank you, Maria. I know you're watching. She's also a beautician. What I said was she's also a beautician, so she does that on the side too. So I need to go to see her too sometime today. But I just wanted to say thank you to all the amazing women and everyone that is at home, and our amazing teachers. For the most part, we would love to have more male teachers, so hopefully that will happen. But for all of our amazing teachers, thank you so much for the work that you do. And also, although this is Women's History Month, we celebrate you every day. Exactly what you said, Mr. Billy Moss. You said that too. So thank you again, and we have plenty of work to do here in the district. Right now, we have the mascot. All the residents are going to receive this green card, where you are going to be able to vote for the mascot. Right now, these are the choices. We have bears, Spartans, eagles, owls, bulldogs, and green machine. All of those selected by our community and our students. So it is time to vote. Our students are going to vote all on April 2nd. And the community has until April 3rd to vote. So let's see, after this, we will have phase 3, where the students are actually going to have the opportunity to design the logo. I just received an email today from one of our alumni saying that he's a professional and that he wants to work with this team. Free of charge, so that's what I like the most. I like that.
Giving back.
Giving that,
In the
yes,
spirit
yes,
of
yes.
giving back.
Yes, but thank you.
We know it's a sensitive topic for many in the community, and it pains us that we have to do this, because we know that it hurts so many alumni, but it is a necessary task, and we are compelled by the state to do so. And so we ask that even if you don't agree with it, that you still participate so that your voice is heard, and that you are part of the process. We are trying to include everyone. We know that it's a hard decision for many to make. And although we're changing the mascot, it will never change the identity of the district. No matter what era you came through, you can always hold your mascot of the Brentwood Indians in your heart. But unfortunately, through circumstances beyond our control, again, we are compelled to make this change. And so we, again, invite the community to be part of the process. So with that being said.
We will continue to bleed green.
Yes.
Mhm. Yes, 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 yes. I just have to say something. Dr. Vincent Leone, Dr. Leone, he bought a watch. He actually imprinted, they are green. then the numbers are green. So he is definitely big as me. Yeah. He just went, yes.
And you tell time in green.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Leone. So G1B, we are entering into our public comments section of our meeting, and we have Miss Evelyn Mack. Is she still here? Thank you, Evelyn. If you can come to the mic. Would you like me to just say what your topics or concerns are? Or you just want to go for it? Okay, go right for it. Go ahead. We like it.
My name is Evelyn Mack. I'm a graduate 85. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Brentwood graduate, 85. My husband too. I have a son, Justin Mack. He's a 10th grader, and we've been struggling this year. He's near failing geometry, and I have done, as a parent, can do advocating for him. I believe that it takes a village to raise a child, and I just want to thank Eileen, thank you, Superintendent Wanda, for helping me get the resources that my son needs in order to help him with the tutoring, and I so appreciate you. And also Principal Dr. Doolin, right? I just want to acknowledge you guys for helping me out, because it's been a stressful time for me and my family. And getting the resources for Justin to get him to where he needs to be, because he needs it. He needs geometry, even though I hate it and he hates it. He needs the resources, and I'm just not advocating for my son. I'm advocating for other students to get the resources that they need, the tutoring. So I just want to put that out. Also, there's another issue that I have about maybe you guys, I don't know, about air conditioning. I wrote to the governor. And so she forwarded to the education management about, because my son, he complained about the school, air conditioning in school, and as well as the buses. The buses don't have air conditioning. And so I said, well, let me write a letter, see what they say. And so they did write back to me, and they said to present it to you guys about, and here it says, school districts may set a local policy on whether all district control buses and classrooms must be air conditioned. You may wish to reach out to the Brentwood Union School Board of Education requiring air conditioning in all classrooms and on all buses. Alternatively, you may wish to raise this question at an upcoming school board meeting. So that's what I'm doing today. Only because Justin, it wasn't even summertime, and so it was so hot. I forget what day it was. And he said, Mommy, I had to get out of the bus because it was so hot. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I didn't get out of my bus, my scheduled bus stop, because I thought I was going to pass out. And so I know that, these buses don't have air conditioning. They do have heaters, but so that's why I'm presenting it to you guys, as well as in the schools too. I don't know if you guys have air conditioning, I don't know, but I'm putting it out there. Also, I did speak to Wanda about Microsoft Teams, about having, I feel like it's not user-friendly. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I need to know when my son has quizzes and tests and I don't know how to do it. If it was in Parent Square, then great. I know how to get in there, but there's a disconnect, I feel, in that area. So, yeah, because look, all kids, they're not gonna, my kid is different, and I was a different child too. I knew I had to do my homework and tests and all that and study. But some kids, they need a little bit of push, and so that's my kid. So I need to be on top of him. I don't want to be helicopter mom, but guess what? He made me helicopter mom. So I need help in this area, and that's all. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So Wanda, I use Microsoft Teams at work, and I can agree that it is a little difficult to navigate depending what you're trying to accomplish inside of it. So maybe something to consider is bring forward some training for our students, or if we already have, maybe we can, have a follow-up and do something where we can put something together for the parents to make it user-friendly for them, maybe some step-by-step.
We can definitely do that. We will work with IT department and our teachers. We have teachers on special assignment that know how to work with also with the Microsoft team. We can definitely do that, absolutely.
Thank you for
And
bringing
also with
that.
Parent Portal, we can also do the same thing with Parent Portal.
All right, thank you for bringing that forward, Mrs. Mack. And as far as your question regarding air conditioning in the school and the buses, I will defer to Stacy O'Connor, Assistant Superintendent of Finance and Operations.
Sure. In terms of buses, we don't have any district-controlled buses, so, we work with the vendor for all of our buses. I can certainly remind them to keep windows open on hot days. They also have roof vents, that could help cool down the bus. Not all buses have air conditioning, you're absolutely right, a small amount do. In terms of the school buildings, our buildings are old. It would be a considerable expense to upgrade to air conditioning. We would need electrical upgrades, the ventilation upgrades, depending on how we ran the AC to buildings. So it would be a huge endeavor. It would require a huge bond issue if that's something we truly wanted to consider.
Can you explain the bond issue so that the community at large will understand if we decided to go that route, what that would mean for them?
Sure. We'd have to work with our architect to figure out what the cost of that would be. I'm sure it'd be, quite large cost. And then we would talk to the community about it. It would go as a separate proposition when we do a vote, our budget vote. Typically, you can do it at another time. It doesn't have to be on the night of the budget vote. And then we would come up with an estimated cost of the additional tax money we would have to collect to support that construction.
So it would ultimately affect each taxpayer in our community if we went that route?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions from the community, concerns, suggestions? We're open. Anyone at home? The chat room's open. Board? No? All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us this evening. I need a motion to adjourn the meeting at 8:49 PM.
Motion.
Motion by Hassan Ahmed. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Maria Malave. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? So moved. Have a good night, everyone.
Oh, it was? Oh, parade.
Oh, the parade. Ah.
We're gonna make it.